Hello friends, welcome back. Today in this video for the subject Automobile Engineering, Unit number 6, Electric and Hybrid Electric Vehicles, we are going to study the parallel hybrid electric vehicle. So let us see what is a parallel hybrid electric vehicle. So in parallel hybrid electric vehicle, you can see in this diagram clearly it is shown that the engine. So the primary power producing source is a heat engine or an IC engine. So this IC engine is directly coupled with the transmission. So and this transmission is a pure mechanical drive here. Okay. It was not same in series hybrid electric vehicle. Now the same gearbox is attached with a traction motor which takes power from the inverter via battery. So here this gearbox is attached to the engine also and the motor also, and this motor takes power from the battery which can be charged externally, or this motor only acts as a generator. Now for example, if the power requirement of the wheels is less, then the excess power is used by this generator to charge this battery. Okay. So but that was not the case in series hybrid. So in series hybrid electric vehicle, the job of the engine was to just produce power, and that generator will directly supply that power to the traction motor. The excess can be used to charge the battery. So in this diagram you can see the electric motor, the heat engine, it is coupled, because now here you don't have the flexibility of the engine to place anywhere, but that flexibility was available in series hybrid. So in series hybrid the engine can also be placed at the back, but here that is not the case. So engine and transmission and the motor, which is that this motor is again coupled with this gearbox, is attached to the front axle. Now this increases the weight at the front axle. This is one of the drawback. This is the motor, again the gearbox, that is the transmission, and fuel tank to fuel the engine. So you can see the flow of power. So how the power flows, engine gives power to this gearbox, again motor also gives power to the gearbox, and the motor takes power from this battery. Okay. The engine runs on this fuel, and finally this gearbox is attached to the wheels. Now here the excessive power from the engine can be used by this motor. Now motor acts as a generator also, and it will charge the battery. So this is slightly complicated as compared to that of series hybrid. So the construction and working is already told, that how the construction is different from that as compared to the series hybrid electric vehicle. So as far as the maintenance of the gearbox and motor or the engine is concerned, it becomes difficult because they are clubbed with each other. Now you can see this block diagram of parallel hybrid electric vehicle. So first is the fuel tank. You can see this is the fuel tank. Okay, I will show the path. From the fuel tank, the fuel is given to this engine. Engine is coupled with this gearbox. So 7 number is the gearbox. This gearbox is directly attached with this differential and directly to the wheels. So this is the conventional way of power transmission. That is the mechanical path. Now the same gearbox is attached with this motor. The motor transmit power, that is again that same motor is driving the gearbox. So this converter will take power from this battery charged, and this motor will give power to the wheels. So it is a combination of power transmission here, and that is the reason why both the mechanical power as well as electrical power go in parallel. They combine here in this gearbox, and finally the power is delivered to the transmission. Now excessive power is used by this motor back again, which acts as a generator to charge this battery. So this is the main difference between the hybrid electric parallel hybrid and series hybrid. So let us see the advantages and disadvantages of parallel hybrid electric vehicle. Advantages: total efficiency is higher during cruising and long distance. Now here the biggest advantage is what? Energy conversions are reduced, as we have seen in case of series hybrid. So series hybrid, you have to continuously convert the forms of energy, heat into mechanical work into electrical energy again into mechanical energy. So this is the biggest advantage, and it helps in long distance highway driving, but in series that is not the case. Large flexibility to switch between electric and IC engine. Now if you shut down the electrical system, that is the battery operation, it will work as a conventional car fueled by a IC engine. If you stop the engine, again it can work on battery. So this is the biggest advantage. Now compared to series hybrids, the electric motor can be designed less powerful than the IC engine. As it is assisting traction, only one electrical motor generator is required. So here the biggest advantage is only one electrical motor or a generator is required in parallel, but that is not the case in series hybrid. Disadvantages: as I told you in the beginning, it is complicated in construction. The IC engine doesn't operate in the narrow or constant RPM range, and thus the efficiency at lower speed drastically reduces. So in series hybrid, the engine efficiency is quite good because the RPM is constant. Here that is not the case, because there is variable speed, variable load to the engine. As the IC engine is not decoupled from the wheels, the battery cannot be charged at standstill. See, standstill charging is not possible, because in series hybrid you can charge it. So examples of parallel hybrid electric vehicles. So Honda Civic is one of the parallel hybrid electric vehicle. Again, influence of scale, that is Volvo 26-ton truck. So it is also one of the example of parallel hybrid. Now 12 ton its own weight, 14 tons maximum load, equipped with 200 kgs of battery, can drive a pure electric power for 2 minutes only. Because of space constraints, it is not possible to build more batteries. So this is again, these are a few examples of parallel hybrid electric vehicles. So these are the references. Thank you friends, thank you very much.